we live. That's it. One button, push it, and then, hey, you're on. We're on live. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Thank God it's Thursday. Hey, that's a good catchphrase. I already watched the Thank God It's Monday over on another channel, but it's not enough days of the week. I need a Thank God It's every day of the week. What about that? Good morning. Hey, Joshua is first. You on your job today, Joshua. Thanks for jumping in the carpool. You ready? You ready with the first, and I love it. I'm just not getting on the interstate. Yeah. Getting on the highway. And thank you so much. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thanks for the conversation. Keeping me company on the commute. Not only keeping me company, but I'm taking you to wherever you're going to. So it's the carpool. It's sugar honey iced tea. I'm tea. And Monday through Friday, I have a commute of 1 hour. Scratch that. I have a commute of a hot 1 hour and 6 minutes. And it's not the destination, it's the journey, right? So we're gonna get on the highway. Okay, I got a slow poke in front of me. I got a slow poker. Not a slow poker. That doesn't sound right. A slow poke driver. Let's say that. If you're new to the channel, y'all do me a solid. I got a goal of 200 subs by the end of the month. Y'all, today is the last day of the month. So I don't know how y'all are gonna do it, but I need you to do it. Let's get the drive started. Let's get on the road. Today's topic: what's next did you bring? I'm on my way, and I'm at a little brekkie break, because it's morning where I am. What if it's not morning where you are? What are you eating? I'm eating. It's like my breakfast time. And what I've done in the last couple of days is I chat with you guys for a little while. Turn the air conditioner on because it's still HOTTTT out here with 10 T's. Still hot. The camera is tilted. I gotta tell the camera is tilted. Got y'all sitting crooked. But yeah, what you got? What y'all nibbling on? What's your snacks? What's your favorite snacks? Yesterday I started talking about it, but I didn't finish. My Aldi brand goldfish, which they don't have goldfish because I guess it's kind of like copyright. You love the videos? Oh, bless you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Yeah. What are you snacking on? Yesterday, and I didn't even bring it today. Dang nabbit. I got a half a box left of my Aldi brand goldfish. And they're so good. They're like, you just nibble on them in the middle of the day. I don't have any more with me. Dang it. But yeah, where am I from? That's a good question. I originate from the motherland. And in this case, the motherland being Memphis, Tennessee. And, you know how it goes. I'm from Memphis. I'm in Olive Branch, and I'm headed south for work. Are you on 40? No, I'm not on I-40, but I know where that is. And you know what? I may start going that way. 40 is like, when I hear 40, I-40, that's like on the way to Nashville or West Memphis. I'm not going to Arkansas. I'm on, what am I on? 78. Yeah. I'm on 78. You may see some of the signs once we pass them in a couple of minutes. I'm on 78. Do me a solid, give me a sub. My goal is 200. 200 for the end of the month. We got less than 24 hours. So you know how that is. You're in Cordova. Oh, okay, Cordova in the house. I love it. What are you doing in Cordova? We gotta meet up and have coffee. We gotta meet for some coffee. On the weekends, we could do coffee, chat, have a little bit of a conversation. Y'all, it is this. It looks familiar, so I was like, she's got to be close. Except, you know what? I believe this is what I believe in my heart. You can tell when the atmosphere is close to where you are. Like the clouds, the trees. I think that the color of the trees is similar, like the shade of trees, based on the environment. I feel like it's close and it's familiar because you've probably gone down this highway at least once or twice. And yeah, it's like the things that are, it may be a different variety of trees in other places, but like the shape of the trees, the way that they kind of have a little bit of a discoloration, all of it is very familiar. And I think it's just regionally. So yeah, that's my theory. I don't know. I ain't no scientist. It was the trees look like 40. That's why. Yeah, they probably have the same. We have the same variety in this region. In our regions are very, specific. Now, if I keep going down for 78, which I'm tempted to do at any given time, and I keep going south, and I keep going closer to the Gulf, you'll notice that the trees will change, and we'll get a little bit more of a coastal variety. You'll get some things that look real close to the trees in Florida. But don't tempt me, y'all. I got 2 more days to go to work this week. But I would love, love, love a road trip to the Gulf Coast. You like my username for real? Does it strike a chord of joy? Is it on the edge of being a bad a bad person? But I don't really cuss, so that part. But I'm T. My nickname T. My granny gave me that, and I just kind of came up with a sugar honey iced tea because I'm sweet and I'm southern, like iced tea, and I just like the lighter side of life, and I think there's too much heavy going on in the world, so I like to just inject a little nice light. Alice gave me a heart. Thank you, Alice. You the one. Listen, Alice, I love you too. Love you back. Love you more, right? Y'all keep clicking on that thumbs up, but also that sub. If I can get to 200 by the end of the month, woo, I don't know what I'll do. Okay, this truck is getting off the highway. Can y'all see that QR code? Let's get that QR code. Let me tell y'all a story. Let me tell y'all a story about QR codes for sure. No, I'm not gonna tell y'all that story, but just keep in mind that our elders are really interested in technology. I'll say that. I'll give you some of the story. Okay, so my dad was like trying to send some pictures to our family, and he had an event with our family, and he sent a thank you card out. And and I got one of the thank you cards, and I was like, Dad, I thought you were gonna put a QR code on it. He's like, well, no, I'm still working on that. So he's working on the QR code, then he sends the QR code in email. So here's the QR code. I was like, okay, I thought he just sent it to me to like test it. So his intention was to send the QR code to the family so that they could then use the QR code after the fact that he's already sent these thank you cards out. And I'm like, here's the thing about QR codes. They're meant to be printed out. So if you send it to me digitally, I might open it up with my phone and I can't scan it with my phone if I'm on my phone. So at any rate, y'all love on your your family. They're trying to embrace the technology. And I was like, QR codes are for printing or for a digital display where people will interact with it independently, so they will like come across. You know what? Too much technical talk. But here's the thing. It was cute. He was trying, and so yeah, that was the thing. But oh, we got this construction zone again. Y'all, let's take wagers on how long it's gonna take them to finish whatever they're doing on this Highway 78. What's going on? What's going on with y'all though? I asked the question and no one's put it in the chat what they're snacking on. What snacks did you bring? I brought but I didn't bring them because I was gonna bring them. The Aldi brand goldfish, which are actually little turtles. They need to give me an endorsement because I am loving on the little turtle shape. They're so cute. Those are with the kids and of course, if you're going back to school these days, the kids going to K through 12, high school, middle school, pack them some little cute snacks. They'll love you for it. But pack yourself some good little cute snacks. I think adults, I've noticed some things lately that adults are re-embracing I like to call it whimsy, but they're embracing the childlike side of who they are. I saw this girl this morning on Instagram, which I know I'm not supposed to be scrolling on Instagram, but she had like this thing about like different pastel colors, and she had like braids that were pastel colors, and she had things in her apartment pastel colors, and she wore clothes that were like in shades of like different pastel colors, not just one, but like it was a whole array of pink and purple and blue and green and all of it at the same time. So again, that's like kid stuff, and I think there is a resurgence of adults embracing their whimsy. I call it whimsy. I don't know what you call it. You can call it like their childhood. Your hot babes. I mean, it is hot outside. It is, well, it's not hot. I think as we kind of steer away from like coloring books and just being playful. I love to do karaoke. Let me tell you this. Let's do karaoke. Come to my house. We will sing the night away. That is the funniest, funnest, childlike, playful thing that I love to do. But also I like to play like board games and card games and, you know, inside and outside. Like play ball and go roller skating and, you know, do those things that we used to do when we were little kids. And if that makes other adults think I'm weird, oh, so what? So be it. Because you are in a world that is set up for you to toil and just generate money for the rich people. You gotta have something in your life that makes you feel joy and peace and light and life and all of that. So that's what I'm here for. That's why I'm here. Alrighty. So what I'm not gonna do today is go here and try to do too much work. It's Thursday. If I do a little pause, if I make a little pause in the conversation, it's really because I'm trying to check out the traffic and see what's going on. Y'all, the temperature is getting a little bit more to the point where I can handle it. Like it was unreasonably hot last week, in the beginning of the week. It is, right now it's 81. Hopefully it'll stay between 81 and 95. Hopefully it won't get above 80, 95 today. I haven't really checked, but I think we're in that range of that season. Getting close to the end of July. It's still going to be a little bit hot in August, but yeah, there's the highway sign, East 22, East 78. So yeah, proof. Yeah, hopefully we can get some really mild, a little bit more milder variety of weather, and we can do some things like I've always said I wanted to do a car road trip, but I drive so much during the week. I just be like, man, bump it. I drive so much during the week. I cannot. I just want to give my car a little bit of a rest on the weekends. Is that anybody else? But here's the thing. I had several years where I didn't drive that much at all. You know, we all know when the pandemic was, nobody was driving anywhere. But now it's like every day I'm driving quite a bit. Just rambling today too. So tell me what's going on in your world, what's going on where you are. Thanks so much for joining the live. We just cruising today, talking about our snacks. What snacks did you bring? This is a carpool, and you have to share your snacks. So tell me, do you have chips? Do you have something sweet or savory? Like, what is your favorite sweet snack? I like, you know what? I have some cookies in the freezer too, but I decided I didn't want to eat anymore because they were red. I made some cookies out of red velvet cake mix. And if you've never done this, let me put you on. Okay? Big backs, come to the front. So I asked my Alexa, show me a recipe where I can make cookies out of a red velvet cake mix. And so it thinks for a second, and then it's sure, blah, 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 and it shows me like several varieties. And so all you have to do is put in 1 egg and like 1/4 of a cup of vegetable oil. I think that's what it was. And that's it. No water, no milk, nothing else. It's the egg. Is it 1 egg or 2 eggs? I think it's just 1 egg. 1 egg in the oil. And that's it. Stir that up. It's gonna make a dough. Then you put it in the refrigerator and you let it cool. So you can form it into like one of those logs, like the Pillsbury Doughboy cookies, or whatever the cookies are that you get from the grocery store. You can kind of form it into a log like that if you have like some plastic. Yeah, let me get from behind this slow poker, this slow rolling joker. Okay, and then I got somebody on my peripheral who's slow rolling. What's up? Y'all ain't got nowhere to go? I mean, I'm not in a rush, but come on. The speed limit is 70. They're clearly doing 69, but at any rate. So yeah, I made these cookies from a cake mix. And then I started eating them. I'm like, this is so good. I put in a few cut up marshmallows and walnuts, because I had like some old trail mix that I didn't like in the cabinet. It's got a whole lot of these. I call them bird seed, but you probably like them. They're like not sunflower seeds. They're the little bitty ones. I can't remember what those seeds were. But I chopped up some walnuts, chopped up some marshmallows, put them in the cookie batter or cookie dough, rolled them up, and put it in the refrigerator. Let it set for about 15 minutes. And then with a spoon, I just kind of cut off a little bit in little blobs, and I made 12 cookies. So I got these 12 beautiful red velvet cake cookies that come out, and they are They fluff up. They look what, like if you went to the crumble cookie place, if you've ever been to Crumble, and they make those huge cookies that don't really taste like too much. These are on par, but they taste a whole lot better because you can put whatever you want in them. You can spice them up. When I say spice them up, you can put like a little cinnamon on it, or whatever cake mix you use. Basically, you can make your own variety of these crumble cookies. And then, guess what? You don't have to pay $20 for 4 cookies like we do, and put them in a fancy box. So I have loved the red velvet kind because you really can't go. Well, I take that back. You can go to the grocery store and they have like the deli section. They have like little red velvet cookies, but I feel like that's the most unique. So, oh, I'm looking at the comments. What is that? I'm from Kenya. Oh my goodness! Thank you so much for joining. Hey, friend. I can't really read your name. Holy Spirit TV. I think that's what it says. Well, thank you so much for joining the live, Holy Spirit TV. Bless you. Let me know what snacks did you bring to the carpool. We're on the carpool. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for joining. I'm T. This is Sugar Honey Iced Tea. And only good vibes over here. We only are talking about things that make us happy and bring us joy. But I have a commute every day to work, Monday through Friday. I have an hour and 6 minutes of a drive. So I just jump on the YouTubes and we just chat with my friends. And y'all join me in the carpool. And I wanted to know, what snacks would you bring, or are you bringing to the carpool today? If you get in the car, you got to bring like something to share with everybody. So I'm sharing my oldie brand goldfish that are shaped in like little turtles. And they're so cute. And then here's the thing. They got different shapes. They got different turtles that they're stamped in. So you don't get the same turtle when you have a handful. So that's what I'm sharing with everybody. So in the chat, tell me what snacks are you sharing. And I'll just give like a little bitty cupcake paper cup. I'll give everybody that, and then I'm just gonna pour out like just a little bit in everybody's little paper cup, and that way you get some, just like it's snacks at Vacation Bible School. You know how you get snacks at Vacation Bible School? We're just doing the most. We're doing the most with the least. We're like with the 5 loaves of bread and the fish, but a 2025 twist. So I'm doing the little cheese crackers and giving everybody just a little bit. You know what? And that makes me think, in 2025, we should update the communion cracker. Why don't we instead? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make a bill. I'm gonna lobby Congress. I'm gonna lobby the Senate, or whatever, however that works. See, I don't even know. But I'm going to pass a bill. I'm going to recommend a bill that for communion, we use little cheese crackers. Why not? Like, I know we are referencing something very holy, and it's a part of our sacrament as a Christian. But it could also taste good, right? Can it also just be like a little flavorful? That would maybe get the kids, the younger people, the millennials, to kind of participate. Oh, okay, communion is cheese crackers. This just, do communion in like children's church, but instead of the regular crackers, use the little goldfish. Thank me later. There you go. That's what we're going to do. For all of you who are youth group leaders, I've just given you what you're going to do for your next activity. Of course, the juice. Of course, the Welch's grape juice. But instead of regular, oyster crackers or whatever those bland crackers are, we're using the little cheese crackers. And we're going to call it communion. And we're going to do the whole thing, but we're going to use, we're going to meet the kids wherever they are and use the cheese crackers and the Welch's grape. Thank me later. Tell me how children's church goes next time. But yeah, I guess I'm sitting here like I'm hungry. Y'all haven't told me what snacks y'all bringing. That's messed up. Y'all not sharing? You're not sharing your snacks? Like if you had some Twinkies, are you sharing that? Even though I don't really want the Twinkies. But I feel like back in the day when I was like really little, Twinkies used to hit hard. We used to love us some Twinkies. The golden cakes and the little cream and what? That was the. Some people liked the ho-hos or the Swiss rolls. I didn't like those. I liked the Twinkies. That was my jam. Thanks again for riding with me on the carpool. If you haven't already, hit the sub button because I need to hit 200 by the end of the month, and I got less than 24 hours left. But it's okay. It's okay. I've got goals. I've got goals and dreams. And you got dreams? You want fame? Well, fame costs. And right here is where it starts paying in sweat. If you know where that line comes from, you're as old as I am. But yeah, you guys, it has been a great little car ride. I'm gonna drop you guys off at the next corner because I don't want the stream to kind of fade in and out. That's bad business. I don't like that. But yeah, if you like it, thumbs up, love it, shove it. I appreciate you so much. And have a really good day. Compliment somebody. Strike up a conversation with someone you have never talked to before. Ask them how their day is going. Give them a compliment and ask them what their favorite snack is. Oh, do that for me. I appreciate you so much. You have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.